Hi Scorpio, welcome to your September 2017 General Tarot reading. Okay, shuffling the cards. Oh my God. I looked at this card, I was like, I thought it was the same card, and I was like, how is that possible? I wasn't thinking in terms of that. That's the first time I've ever done that. Okay. Wow, that's interesting. Very interesting. Let me look at this for a second. Well, the focus card is really energizing and positive. Ace of Wands, raring to go, wanting to get the show on the road. Very enthusiastic about something new. And this could be in any area. This could be a new love affair. This could be a new job. But it's going to be something that you feel is creative, and it really is revving you up and giving you energy, giving you new life. Let's look at the past position. A feeling of being in limbo. Something, you know, it's funny too, because Mercury goes direct on the 5th of the month. So it is possible that something was kind of kept. Let's see now. You know, it's funny too. Mercury goes direct in that 10th house. So it's probably something with your career. And then all systems are go from September 5th onwards. And I would say especially around the 19th of September, the 3rd week, right around that time. But you may have also just kind of given up, but not in a bad way, where you just said, okay, I've done all I can do. Now it's time to wait and see what happens. And right alongside that Ace of Wands, we have for the present position the Five of Pentacles. And this is a card of poverty consciousness or lack consciousness. Mercury in Taurus, your opposite sign. That mentality of rigidity, of I need things, this is how I see the world. And if you notice, this is a weird, I love the Morgan Greer deck, but this is one of the cards that really irks me because it's like, what is up with that? You know, that guy, like what's going on with him? Usually, like I'm thinking of the Rider-Waite deck, and I wonder if I have that card. Let me see if I can dig that up real quick. And I can show you, it's a better depiction of it. Here. I'm glad it was right here. And you see these two people down and out, and they are walking past a stained glass window. I said stained glass. A stained glass window. And you can see one person's on crutches, they have rags on, and they are not looking at that window. And Pentacles does relate to material goods, but the whole idea of showing it as a stained glass window is to show that sometimes people are ignoring the spiritual side of life. They're so focused on their lack on the material level. And actually, in Law of Attraction, they talk about the attitude of gratitude. And when you're just walking around seeing what you don't have, it's like a spiritual lack. because you're not aware of yourself in the bigger picture. And with this card, something may be going on around you that is making you like pull back. You have this wonderful new fresh energy coming in, but you're still like, well, what if, da da da, you know, that kind of thing. It might even be with somebody who's an earth sign. Maybe there is a Taurus person that you're with, and you have an opportunity with a new person, possibly fire energy. Aries, Leo, the usual suspect, or Sagittarius. The higher perspective on this is the King of Swords. And for some people, this could be a boss figure who is really, and by the way, this could be your current employer, and they are not really in touch with the emotional side of life, and so it's possible that they are just kind of dealing with things from that analytical perspective, and they are not praising you, and that's making you feel nervous, like you're not doing a good job. And that Ace of Wands could be you having an urge to move on with your life and do something different. So all of these things could be happening at the same time. It's possible, too, that you have started a new endeavor on your own, and this person is kind of pushing you to kind of go in a different direction because you don't feel that they really appreciate you. And in your private life, there could be a father influence. This could be dealing with your father. And maybe you felt like you never had that sense that your father loved you or cared about you. And that is somehow impacting your personal relationships. And perhaps you have a hard time feeling loved within a relationship, and you project it onto that other person. And it's really coming from your past. And it's something that needs to be healed. And this is, I just thought of this. Hello. This could be even with your love life, you could be feeling like you're not good enough for that person. And you don't really understand. I mean, you might just really be afraid of getting involved with somebody, but you don't realize that it's because there is a feeling that you're not deserving of it. That really is at the root of lack consciousness. It's a feeling that you don't deserve the good things in life. What crosses you is represented by the Three of Pentacles, and this is a card of, for instance, it's teamwork. So you could be in a job situation where you're dealing with other people, but it's hard to be a team player. And that I could definitely see that with Scorpio, because you do have a rather intense air about you. And in addition to that, you are the kind of person who thinks for yourself. So you're not into groupthink. And so if you're on a project with somebody, you may feel like, oh gosh, I can't do this. I want to do my own thing. And see, this especially, like right now, you want to do your own thing. Now, in some cases, this could be a love triangle, and it could involve someone who is of the earth element that is involved in this. Again, it could be that a Taurus person, perhaps, and maybe it's Taurus and fire that you are involved with. But this Taurus person or earth sign person, the other earth signs are Virgo and Capricorn, is dragging you down probably. And it's not allowing you to really move forward in your life. What is coming in, or what the advice is represented by the Two of Cups. And this card represents reuniting with somebody, perhaps. It could involve forgiveness. This may have nothing to do with a new relationship, or this is a card of commitment, by the way. So perhaps you have been dealing with someone and you haven't gotten to that stage where you have decided to get married or decided to live together. Maybe you were just kind of hanging out, having a good time, and it's come to that stage. And I feel like in October, or no, actually early November, that this will even come, this may be a card for that time, because this is a future looking card. And we have a full moon in Taurus in November, which is your 7th house of commitment. And this is on November 4th. So we may be looking a couple of months in advance. And this is a card of commitment, but it's also a card of forgiveness. And I go back to this card. Maybe there's somebody you need to forgive, like a father or father figure, who maybe didn't know how to love you the way you needed to be loved. And now you're demanding this of every relationship and possibly alienating the very person that you want to get closer to. This could also be as a reuniting card that you end up going back to a former employer. But I feel like you have this job offer, a new thing going, so it might just be that you accept the job. The outcome is a really positive card, even on the material level. The Ten of Cups indicates family harmony. It can be marriage. And just, I would say, prosperity in general. A feeling of emotional well-being, but in a sense of completion. The 10 is the number of completion. So you could be feeling like something has come full circle. You began there and you ended up here. This is a very happy card, Scorpio. And I have a feeling that you may be celebrating something by the end of the month. Or, as I said, talking about that timing issue, maybe at the beginning of November even. Wow, that's fantastic. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you would like a private reading, I have different types. I have love readings, I have astrological interpretation of your natal chart, all kinds of readings. Please visit me at rainamoonastrology.com. I am providing a link below this video. I also have a series of videos on Vimeo, and there's a link below for that. These are for single Scorpios who are looking for love and ready. It's called Ready for Love. Okay, you guys, take care of yourselves. Bye.